a genuine question to today's parents. Genuine. Stop and listen and answer my questions honestly. Why do we not spank our children anymore? What is wrong with discipline and spanking?
Me and my wife have a 7-month-old baby, and we talked extensively about discipline and parenting styles before we ever even got pregnant, because we wanted to make sure that we were on the same page before we had a baby together. And this is why we decided to not do spanking as a form of discipline. So first, and probably the most important, we now have extensive research that people my parents' age did not have that show that spanking not only does not typically result in the change in behavior that you think it's going to result in, but it also can lead to some negative long-term outcomes. Here are a few of these just for reference. There's plenty more than this, and most of them have very large sample sizes as well. The second reason comes from personal experience. I am 32 years old. My parents absolutely used spanking as a form of discipline, and it taught me nothing other than to be afraid of my parents. It didn't actually result in any changed behavior. It just made me not feel safe with my parents or feel safe to come to them when something was wrong. And because I was afraid of them, it didn't make me stop doing the things that I shouldn't have done. I still snuck out when I was a teenager. I gardened. I got into drinking beverages I shouldn't have been drinking. I just got really good at hiding those things. And the third part of our decision to not use spanking as a form of discipline is just a simple thought. Why would we hit a child when you wouldn't hit an adult? If an adult does something that they're not supposed to do, it's not acceptable to go hit them. So why is it acceptable when it's a child? You may have used spanking with your children growing up, and they might have turned into great adults, and that is wonderful. Or you might have been spanked as a child, and you turned out just fine. And again, that is wonderful. And everybody is going to make their own parenting decisions, and that is personal to them. However, clinical research does show that that is just not an effective method of parenting.